Hey, you there. Just wanted to let you know you are now listening to the AK Mindset Podcast.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the AK Update, episode 43. And as always, we have the boys with us and a special guest. Special guest, Rotimi, please introduce yourself.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Yeah, it's good to be on here. Let's have some fun, man. Let's chill.
Yes, sir. And as always, the MVP, Mr. Rajel. Talk to them, please.
Yeah, it was good, people. Consistency is key. The AK Update, weekly vibes, weekly agendas, weekly topics. You know how it goes.
Yes. I guess we'll go straight into it. We can start off with the topics of interest. I'm assuming this is yours, Rajel. Talk to them. Gaming as you get older.
Yeah, man. So, very good topic of interest. It came to me when I was kind of scrolling through YouTube clips or YouTube shorts. That's it. I don't know what I'm saying, YouTube clips. But I came across a clip where a very prevalent YouTuber who games a lot was confronted by someone much younger and than them. He's kind of in his 40s, just to give you an idea. And he kind of, obviously, the guy was getting destroyed. So it came from a place of pain and suffering, because when you're getting beat at a game, you know, you're going to try and talk nonsense if you can, wherever you can. He basically told the guy, bro, are you too old to be playing games? Like, why you're too old to be playing games, basically. Why are you playing games? What's that? What are you doing? And to be honest, I would say that the YouTuber did a great job of just giving. Firstly, I think the guy didn't know, because obviously it's online chat, so you don't know who you're talking to. Well, he didn't know that guy is very successful in what he does and stuff like that. But he didn't even bring that up. He basically just said, we could all choose to use our time better, but most importantly, it's our time and we have to choose how we want to do it, and, you know, not be restricted by a perception of what you should be doing at a certain age or what you should be enjoying at a certain age. And that kind of brought up the topic in mind, gaming as you get older. And I just want to know, do you guys think it's something that do you kind of struggle to enjoy games, or do you enjoy it differently than you used to? And do you kind of feel like, I'm wasting my time when I'm playing games?
That's a interesting one, because I think personally, I don't feel any. I think when I was a kid, certain games were like, obviously was so amazing. Thinking back to, I wish I was back then when I was gaming then. But I think gaming now is still amazing, in my opinion. I think we need to like stop with this idea of like, oh, you're too old to do this. We're talking about it like a couple episodes, not even a couple, like a few episodes ago, about, are you too old to watch cartoons now? It's like, bro, just watch what you want, do what you want, as long as you're not putting anyone in danger, you're not harming anyone. Let people enjoy what they need to do, man. Gaming is of all ages. There's a reason it's like 18 plus as well. So in some situations, some either too young and not even supposed to play in some of these games. So I think if you're having fun, you're enjoying it, that's what's important. And I think it doesn't change that much as a adult when it comes to enjoyment levels. I think understanding probably changes. Like, obviously you might understand the story better. Yeah, and that might like even improve your enjoyment, because you know what you're doing now. And maybe sometimes nostalgia makes you enjoy more, because back in the day it was a lot more fun, a lot more colorful. But apart from that, bro, no matter what age you are, I've seen like an elder lady play, I think it's Elder Scrolls or something, and she's enjoying
I've seen
it.
her, bro. She's cold. She's cold.
And she's enjoying it. She's bringing a smile to her face. She's like, and she has a chance to meet with like new people that she would never have talked to before, and enjoying like the passion they have for games, and difficult games at that as well. So let people do the thing, bruv. We need to stop with this. You're too old to do this. You're too young to do that. As long as you're not harming anyone, that's important, or putting anyone in danger, especially the younger people, then you're good.
Yeah, because it kind of falls in line with the kind of there's a real feel that you have to be productive in every aspect in every second of your life, and there's no room for happiness or enjoyment, or using your time in a way that that specific task or action or activity is not really furthering something specific or working towards like an end goal. It's just being immersed and finding joy and comfort in something that you've done regularly. Rotimi, how do you feel about gaming as you get older? Do you think like it's is a real stigma in regards to just how like people look at it? If in general conversations, if you said, "Oh, I'm a gamer," do you think people have a idea or like a concept of what they will kind of box you in if you said that?
Well, I mean, for me, like, I think the conversation mostly nowadays has changed. Like, people respect gaming now because they saw people like KSI making money. Now their view of gaming is switched. Like, he's a millionaire. Maybe these gamers actually have can do something with their lives. So now it's changed that perspective. But there's some people that still talk about it. Like, there'll be people that think they're older because what? They go to the pub and drink 10 pints and escape that way, or they're watching a show like Love Island, which is a low IQ show. So I don't know. So like the people that get at people for playing games, usually they're just really chatting
Man said
nonsense.
it's a low IQ show.
I respect
That
it
show
how he
is
dropped
garbage.
it in.
That show is low IQ, man. That show,
People are
like
gonna-
it just
I love that show,
people
yeah.
people are gonna get mad, bro. So see, this is where my controversial takes come in, bro. That show is horrible, absolutely horrible.
It's a bad show. I agree.
Like,
I
because like
respect.
it just shows it's just like people go on there and just show the worst forms of dating from most illogical and then there's just forced drama for no reason. You're looking on the screen like this is just dumb. Like why are they behaving this way? Why are they creating problem out of nowhere for no reason? And then some of the chat online. Some of the people that have the goal to be talking about gaming online on Twitter, but you're on Twitter all day typing nonsense.
That's true.
You're on Twitter
You're
all day typing
preaching.
nonsense about dating this,
You're preaching.
about dating.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're inside tweeting. You'll be much more productive if you're inside playing games, trust me. Because at least you'll keep your nonsense to yourself. You can go and then live whatever fantasy you want on a video game rather than trying to live your fantasy through Twitter. So please allow us to play our games and enjoy. That's our escape. It's a different form of media. For me, gaming is like another form of media you can enjoy. Like I like stories. I play a lot of story-based games, and I think gaming the best games for me are like interactive stories where you have a choice as well, and as well to impact the way a story goes, and also it presents a bit of challenge as well. And it's just number four. There's no difference from playing games when it comes to um, to me compared to watching a TV show like a Peaky Blinders or a Breaking Bad or watching a TV show like that, but you're just more involved, like you're actually actively doing something. And then obviously there's the online games you can play with friends and you can communicate with friends. So yeah, I think the stigma around gaming saying somebody's too old to play gaming. Obviously, the child that says it's young, and when he grows older, he'll probably
Still be playing the games,
regret
isn't
saying
it?
it. So
That's what the guy told him.
so
He
we
said
playing
that
the games.
he legit told him, he was like, "When do you think you're going to stop? You're going to stop playing games?" And then he was kind of like fumbling his words because he
Of
hadn't
course.
thought that far. Then he started saying generic like landmark moments like, after I've done my education, when I'm in full-time employment, when I'm in a committed relationship. But he started doing like, he was listing off like random milestones that he thought are. But I was thinking, and the guy was very classy, the maturity and level head, not to kind of make the young guy feel bad, but I just say, bro, like your perspective on the world and what you think is you're gonna stop doing. It's like you're basically saying, why are you gonna stop doing something you enjoy and you love? He said, are you gonna randomly stop loving it? And it's weird because, like you said, I agree with you definitely, Rotimi. Has been a shift in that kind of perspective on people, the gaming community as a whole, just because of how like successful a lot of people have been playing games and developing games and being involved in that whole industry, which is raking in a lot of money,
A lot of dough, man.
a lot of dough. So money talks, innit? So when people see money being made, they're gonna be more relaxed. Like, okay, like, you know what I mean? It's not for a loss. It's not for, you know what I mean? You know, something could work out or happen because of you're doing this. But I like your take on me when you said it's basically like watching or being involved in an interactive TV show, which is.
Yeah.
Which it is. I do have one thing to say though. I'm the Love Island. The 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 shot that Love Island got. I did watch it for one season, and one season I enjoyed it, but it was swiftly, and I think that was maybe 5 years ago. So
you can still love Island, bro. But I'm going to continue to cast the show out, man.
Bro, I don't like it anymore. I haven't watched it. I was going to say,
I can understand how people can have enjoyment out of it, because some people like seeing drama. You know, you have attractive people on screen. It's fine.
No, bro. You can't.
Man,
bro, you can't.
I just get annoyed, man.
Bro,
when I just see dumb stuff on the TV screen, I just get annoyed.
Bro, I promise you, I'm even going the same way you're going. I'm just saying that just my experience of watching it once 5 years ago was enough. Like, it lost its novelty. Like, it's basically reloading the same thing every year. Like, I remember people watching it, and I was like, "How are you enjoying it?" Like, nothing has changed. Nothing is different from when I watched like season 3 a couple 4 or 5 years ago. You know what I mean? It's the archetypes in regards to the type of people they bring on. They show the threads where they basically copy and paste the people. You know what I mean? It's a different but the same person.
2 black people, then a lot of lads from Essex. You know, it's the same old thing. Because I watched it as well, but I just did not like the kind of person I was. Because I do not care that much about other people's life. And you know, he didn't do a good thing there. He was chatting to this person. But then again, to each his own. But I feel like if you watch stuff like that, I don't think you're in a really a good place to judge other people for watching or playing what they want to do, in my opinion. Because, you know, and there's so many better shows in Love Island as well. There's Terrace House and so on and so forth. But hey, you do you and leave people to do their gaming, bruv. It's not hurting anyone. Just let them do what they want to do. Let them get their escape in any form, shape, or form. Sports, gaming, singing, it's all the same thing. I don't know why gaming just gets a negative connotation to it. It's odd.
Yeah. If you want to watch a good show, The Traitors is where it's at, man. The Traitors on BBC. That's where it's at. If you guys haven't watched that, you need to start watching it, man.
Is it a new show?
Cool.
I haven't
That's what
heard
you
of
call
it.
good reality. It's like a game show, man. You haven't heard of it? Oh,
You know I haven't.
bro,
You're putting me
guys
on.
need
Put
to
me on.
watch-
Put me on. What's the concept?
Bro, it's a game show where people go to this mansion, this countryside mansion, and they have a group of around, I think this season's more, but let's just say there's around 20 people. And then it has a usual story game show where you have a bunch of people there, they're here to earn money, and they do different tasks to try and earn more money. But they have a twist. So they have people that are secretly selected to be traitors. Now, if a traitor makes it to the end of the game, to the very end of the show, they take all the money for themselves. And I think there's like 3 in total to start off with, but the numbers can change depending on what time of the show. There's little twists they add in here and there. And after each day, they all the people in the group have to banish one person they believe is a traitor. But also each night, the traitors have the opportunity to select who they want to remove in the game. So they call them, that's who they effectively kill, basically. So it's kind of it's a nice psychological game because you see people trying to understand who the traitors are in the group, and they're trying to and you see the different ways people decide, because a lot of people, they don't really think logically. Like, I don't think, oh, this is a game. They take a lot of things personally. So, like, oh, who am I not feeling as much? That's probably the traitor. But they don't use their heads. But it's very interesting because they just get a bunch of normal people to do it. It's not like celebrities and stuff like that for the UK version. So it's just a bunch of normal people. And you get to see quite a good representation of, you know, social, of, you know, the way people interact socially.
You know, low key, what reminds me of a little bit? Trapped. Back in the day.
The CBBC show.
Yeah.
I was thinking the
like
same
Trapped, but
thing.
like adult, you know. It's actually like an adult Trapped in a way.
Because I love Trapped, which means I love this.
Trapped
so
was
I
cold.
might peep it.
Watch it, I might apply. What do you mean?
I think Rigel would do very well on that show, man. I reckon Rigel would be a very good traitor. Very, very good traitor.
I'll finesse everybody.
You'd have to be a traitor, though.
Finesse everybody.
Yeah, that's when it's fun,
because if you're loyal.
Do you know what's funny?
If you were loyal, you'd get taken off. The traitors would kill you. If I was a traitor and I had you there, I would remove you immediately.
Do you know
you'd be trouble for me later on?
Who wins this competition? Because it's very funny you say that, because recently, like at least the past week, I read something on the lines of the minority with knowledge will always beat the majority with no knowledge. So given that, the traitor should always win. Like, do they ever lose? How do you even lose? That's true.
I'm not going to ruin what happens at the end of the show, but let's just say it's very interesting. But also, you have indications of traitors backstabbing each other as well.
I see.
You know, that's where it goes down. That's what always happens. Instead of working together, you start betraying. It just goes downhill from there. But I know people like, I'm going to pretend like I don't know you. I said, see, I got a traitor. It's not a traitor. And protect themselves instead. That was interesting. I'm actually gonna peep it.
I'll peep it as well. What's the amount they play for?
You really want to apply,
I think the for this season, for season 2, it's 121,000. I can't remember the amount for the first season.
I see.
But it depends on how much they win throughout the games.
Oh, so it's accumulation. So, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's 3 bad ones this season. So there's a nice little MILF and 2, a fine black woman there as well.
I will be there watching.
That's another reason to watch the show.
I'll be there watching.
You need to put me on this show, man. I need to put me on this show.
That's the only reason I'll lose.
I'll be chatting.
That's the only thing I'll lose. It's like everybody else. This guy is finessing, and then this guy is like, "No, I can't cheat her. I'm not gonna lie to you. It will kill me."
Yeah, she's a traitor, bro. Joe ain't voting her out.
Impossible. Even if I knew, she could tell me. She said, I am the traitor. I said, I don't care. I don't care. We can still make this work.
You can still make this work. She kicks you out left.
Imagine. So I believed more than you believed.
That's a good recommendation there, Rotimi. Yeah, that's really good. What was it called again? Just for the people?
The Traitors. It's on BBC iPlayer. If you want to watch it all. And I think, I'm not sure if they finished for the second season. The second season I've watched the first 2 episodes of. But I think there's like 11 episodes out so far, and there's usually 12 in total. At least it was like that for the first season. So I've got some catching up to do, but I can't wait to binge it.
It's good. It's a bingeable thing, easy to catch up, not too far. So get on that. And yeah, let's get into the news. Joe, I'm guessing you have the ones here. So speak to the people again. News.
Yeah, man. It's a weird one. There wasn't a lot of newsworthy topics that came out during the weeks, and we like to keep an eye out. Eye out anything that comes of interest. But there was a big release over the last couple of games, and keeping on the themes of games. Palworld breaking Steam records, 4 million plus purchases in the first 40 hours. The added caveat of being very controversial on grounds that as of now there's been no evidence of, but it does look like Pokemon. I can't lie to you. I don't know if any of you have seen it or heard of it. I just want to know, bro, are you kind of surprised that something like this will come out of the blue and take the world by storm? If you heard about it, if not, I say, Ed, you haven't heard about it?
No.
I'll link you on. It's basically is kind of like a Pokemon ripoff. You know,
I searched it up just now. I said, "Are you sure this is not Pokemon, bro?" You're like, "This is not Pokemon."
I'm not gonna lie, I did buy the game. I have been playing it. I bought it like 2 days after it came out because everybody was raving about it. And it is a very nostalgic feeling game, but implements stuff that are unique. And bro, you like the Pokemons are basically, you know, in bondage. They're enslaved. And you keep taking advantage of that. And they do your biddings. But yeah, I know Rotimi knows about it. So I want to ask you, bro, are you surprised that something like this can just come out of the blue and, you know, do the numbers that it's done? I heard it's made over 100 million and has relatively low working or development costs.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. I think it's funny enough, like controversy, I think is what's got it to this level, to get to this point. Because if it didn't have like all the controversy behind it with the Pokemon relations, I don't think people would have been too fussed about it. The people that got mad about it, they're ripping off Pokemon, like how dare they? They've made it more popular. So for me, I think it's a good thing overall, because like whilst it has some similarities, but Pokemon, they have done their own similar twist, and you can't say that they have the right to they have all the rights to that form of gameplay of having like animals that you can catch and interact with and build up. That's just not something that should be patented. And I think it's healthy competition, and obviously like the Pokemon company has the resources, so if they want to go ahead and make a better game, they have they have everything in their power. The ball's in their court. They have 10 times resources. They can easily blow Palworld out the water with it. So I think it's only going to be better. We are going to have it's a good win for indie devs because it's a good indie dev game. They're looking to improve the game more and more as the year goes by. So I'm excited to see how they do that as well. And they also push Nintendo to make better Pokemon games in the future. So yeah,
this is what
that's a good point.
No, carry on, Ed.
Sorry, I was going to say that's a good point. It's going to push the industry to produce more better games. So yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I was basically going to add on as well, just say that's like the point purpose of a free market. You know, like you're supposed to be able to have small indie developers, you know, be able to take a big stake of a market because that's the laws. It's not supposed to be a monopoly. Like they don't own a whole idea, a whole concept. People should be able to be very creative and, you know, be inspired and develop their own games off of that. As long as there's nothing, given the thing I was saying, given it's on Steam, most of the stuff that people have claimed in regards to, there's a lot of talk about AI use in the development because obviously well, it's not obvious, but so the Japanese dev teams have in previous other games been very AI forward or positive, but as of now there's nothing come out in regards to if it was using this game. But I know it is known that Steam has zero tolerance on AI developed or used to develop games on their platform. So if a Steam game is added to it, it has to follow certain guidelines. So as of now, it seems that that's the all clear in regards to any copyright infringements. I have heard, I think it was yesterday, that Nintendo made a broad statement, not specifically to Palworld, but just a broad statement just saying that, oh, we're going to be investigating. And people are just presuming it's going to be to do with Palworld. But given, in regards to the game, given that it is an early release, there's still a lot of bugs. It's not, they said it's something like 60% done and they're still trying to improve and add to it. It'll be interesting to see how long it lasts because the real kind of interest I have in it is if this is a game that is gonna rock our screens for 2 to 3 months and then die out, because a lot of games that happens. But whatever happens, very successful game. Very successful game. I think as of now, it's over. I think 2 days ago I looked. It was over 8 million sold, and also broke all streaming or Steam and stream records in regards to on Twitch. It had the most players online for a game. It broke all those. It broke the PUBG record. It broke. If you saw the games it flew past in the first couple of hours and then the first couple of days, you would have thought, okay. It was actually too much for this system. There was too many people playing it. It was breaking the system because it wasn't ready for it. But yeah, we'll see on it. Like, I don't know how much time I'm going to invest into this game, but we'll see. I'll keep you posted.
Yeah. These have to be business savvy though, because whilst they've got all this traffic now, if they don't want to lose interest, they need to work hard to build that team up to get their new advancements out as quickly as they can. But obviously, we want good quality, but people in this day and age, they're just not patient.
Yeah.
So I hope that they use this as an opportunity to build up their workforce so they can have a larger team working on it, so they're able to, fix any bugs that are there quickly, and also, let it realize the potential. Because I think a lot of people are also playing it based on the potential for that it has. Because with this game, if they were to have a sophisticated PvP system, that would blow the water out of Pokemon. Like Pokemon would be in trouble.
That would be cold. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like,
that would be different. Yeah.
The one's oyster low key. There's a little ways up for them.
100%. Yeah, the only way's up, man. The only way's up.
It's true, man. I just hope they get it right. I think you're cutting out a bit, which is okay.
Yeah.
AK update. It happens. You back now?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You guys said everything. The only way's up. They just need to be smart with it. But yeah. Moving on to, I think I put it there, but it's not there anymore. But just an update on the Kyoto fires, animation fires. They've made a decision. The guy's not going to be with us anymore for what he's done. So people were saying it's a bit harsh, the decision, but then again, I think he killed a lot of people in the fire as well, and important people as well. So it's not going to be, there's going to be a light spanking on the hand, I feel. So that's just an update of that, bit somber, but I guess justice has been served, if you agree with that kind of punishment. But just a kind of a closure.
What was the verdict?
He's gone.
He's gone.
He is gone.
As of when? As in, is there a day or he's gone already?
I don't think it's a date, but he's on the list. So
bro said he's on the list.
I'm just gonna say it going too dark. But yeah. He's. They said he's not gonna be with us no more.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So there's a bit of a closure for the people.
Yeah, you're catching it. You're catching the drift.
I'm catching it. Now I'm seeing the story.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. Do you mind even hear about the reason why he did it?
Nah.
Did we speak about it?
No, we didn't.
So I was listening to some guy explain it. Apparently, he thought that the Kyoto Animations plagiarized his stuff.
So
and the thing, oh my god, it was so stupid. The thing he thought was plagiarized was a character, because he did I think he submitted the manga to them. He didn't win it, but he felt like they used this work, and that's why he did it. But the scene he said specifically that they plagiarized was him drawing a character going to the food store, like a Tesco, and getting he saw meat, was oh, that's too expensive, I'm gonna go for the reduced one, and took that instead. That was the scene.
So a generic shopping scene that anybody could think about, that even I could think about, is the basis of...
He's not well.
Then that's what he went in there, because what he did was he obviously went in there, put it just it was chucking this on people as well, not just on the building.
Oh
I
my
said
days.
so. Some people might think that the decision was harsh, but if you read the whole thing, I don't know. I don't want to say anyone deserves that, but I kind of don't blame them for deciding going that way. But it's just sad. But I guess it's a bit of a closure to that kind of topic and that kind of story. But yeah, that's the news bit done. We can go.
Oh, actually, I'm not sure if you've have you guys already talked about this in your previous one, but the last Airbender trailer
Oh, we can talk
came
about
out.
that. We can talk about it. Set
The last
pace.
Airbender trailer.
Yes.
I was pleasantly surprised, man. After the stinky movie that came out, man,
Let's not talk about
the last Airbender fans needed
No, there's no need to talk
something
about
like this.
There's no need to talk about
Yeah,
that movie.
let's just pretend that didn't happen. That thing didn't happen. This is all that's been released for Avatar: The Last Bender live action, and it looks like they're doing something good. And I'm not sure. Do you guys count it as like an anime to live action transition? I guess, because or not, because it's technically not an anime.
I think technically we can count it as that, because technically we count. It depends who you are. I think Dan is really sorry, that's not anime, but at the same time, we can take it as that.
Yeah, anime inspired, but it's close enough.
Yeah.
Like it's basically, you know what I mean?
But yeah, it looks. I keep telling Amanda, it looks good. I don't think Daniel's on board with it yet. I don't think it's going to be there. But I said I'm going to be front row seats because everything I look at, I think there's only one thing I'm worried about, or I wasn't sure about, and that's the casting of Sokka, just because of the way they went about it. But apart from that, it's looking good. Farrell Oiza is looking like a menace, and the cast in Uncle Iroh is looking good. It's looking clean. I'm happy because we shouldn't make that mistake again of what happened before.
Also, the bending looks decent as well. It looks like the way they're dealing with the powers and the combat. It looks like they're doing it properly. Not whatever they did in. Sorry, let me know. Sorry,
Don't be careful. You never said the words.
Well. It didn't happen. Sorry, let me forget about it, man.
Yeah, that's true. The bending looks really good. Like the fire, especially the air as well with Aang. It looks good. It looks good. I've been hitting it off the park, man. Let's just hope the quality in the trailer flows through to the whole series.
I'll tell you the truth. I haven't watched the trailer yet, but I haven't decided. I'm undecided whether I'm going to watch it or not yet, but we'll see. I do want to mention that I was though in their announcement live stream, and the comment section was toxic.
Really?
It was. I have screenshots of it. I have screenshots of the thing. I think I'll send it to you guys later if I can still find it. But it was like a lot of L's in chat, a lot of random hating for no reason. I just wanted to say that. But obviously, you can't judge the live stream comment section in regards to how we're going to see it. It's going to be perceived or taken by the audience. Very different people.
Yeah.
But yeah, also they go through PTSD, man, so I can understand it, man. Like 100%. If there's a Dragon Ball Z adaptation that happens in the future, man, I'm gonna be very, very skeptical after what happened in that Dragon Ball Evolution. To this day, that might be the worst movie I've ever watched. That one actually, that one doesn't exist. But that one, because that one, wow. Like it might even be worse than the other one that doesn't exist. It might even be worse.
Yeah, it's horrid.
At least they cast Asians.
For real.
They cast Asians in the other one. This one, the brother, there was like one Asian. in the Asian show, like what were they thinking?
They were lost souls.
Yeah. But just before we round up, just have you guys been watching anything this week? We've been watching, we've been reading. I'm gonna go first quickly. Finally, I'm sure Rijal will be happy. Finally got a chance to watch Everything Everywhere.
Let's go.
All at once.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. Okay, I hear that, yeah. Continue.
It was too good. I was so impressed. the story, the action, the characters. I will never doubt your word again, Rajal. That was too good. Too good. One of the best movies I've seen in a while. Hey, Marvel, look at this. This is what you're supposed to be doing. The quality was insane. It was such a great movie. Great. And the main character as well. Jeez. She was too good. Too good. It was an amazing watch, and I'm glad I watched it. For reading, technically listening, because I've still listening to my audiobook. I'm 13 chapters in now. I'm really invested. I didn't know listening to audiobooks would be this amazing of a journey, but yeah, it's been good. Been reading my Poppy War, and yeah, it's been good. What about you, Rajal? What have you been reading? What have you been watching?
Haven't been reading much, so I don't really have much to say on that front. Watching wise, apart from the usual anime of the season, nothing significant. I do want to say that I have made healthy steps in the K-drama I've been watching. This is the quickest I've gone through a K-drama. Bro, I'm on episode 9. Like, bro.
This must be a banger, bro. What show is this?
In my see you in my 19th life. And bro, it's like an hour episode plus, and I'm on episode 9. It's been like a week. I don't know how I've done it, but only 3 episodes left. I think there's a couple gripes that I have had, and that's just to do with certain developments. It is kind of watered down the value of what the rarity of the concept they've shown, because now multiple characters have access to it. You know what I mean? It kind of downplays it and makes it. I don't want to say too much just in case anybody ends up wanting to watch it. But yeah, this high quality has its flaws, but good acting, good storytelling, and all round has been very enjoyable.
That's good. Good to hear. What about you, Rich?
That's cool, man. That's cool. For me, I'm close to completing a serious grind, man. A serious grind, man. I'm coming up to Luffy versus Kaido on One Piece.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
After pushing away One Piece for years, because I watched the first 500 episodes like in 2018, and I had to take a break because it was too much. And also, like at that point, I thought it's not really gonna reach the level of Marineford, so I was like, maybe it's not worth watching it because like if it's not gonna get any better, then maybe I should watch. But Wano, this Wano arc can seem to be reaching the levels of Marineford, so I'm happy that I grinded through. I also watched a bit of One Piece as well, because One Piece is just makes it better. I haven't finished it for Wano, so I had to go back to the original one. But yeah, this One Piece arc is unbelievable. Zoro versus King was just incredible. So I can't wait to see what Luffy versus Kaido offers, man. And yeah, as it goes for also in terms of K-drama, I'm not sure if you've watched this one, Rajah. Have you watched a K-drama called Beyond Evil by any chance?
I haven't. It is on my list though. I've heard good things.
Oh, okay. So I haven't watched too many K-dramas, but this one of the shows I watched, and it's basically this murder mystery about a cold case based on this serial killer that cuts off woman's fingers and then presents them in front of the house of his victims' families, and it's been going on for years. And it stopped for a while, but then it came back. And you follow these 2 detectives, and one of the detectives suspects that the other might be responsible for it. And you see the dynamic of these 2 detectives like adapt as the story goes part, and as they uncover the mystery. And let's just say you'll never know like who's like guilty and who's wrong in a different situation. It keeps on adapting, and the performance, especially from this guy. I'm not even going to pronounce his name because I don't want to butcher it and embarrass him. But the main character, his was exceptional. His facial expressions were something amazing. From the very first episode, in fact, at the end, he makes this facial expression that shows pain, but also is also kind of scary at the same time. So it was brilliant. I think we lost Ed.
Yeah, man. That's yeah, we might have. I'm not gonna. He just might have probably popped out or just couldn't end with us because I know.
Disconnected.
Yeah, you probably. I think he had to go to something, but you know, that's how we roll. In the AK update, it's very natural, very in the moment, and you know, you hear and see everything. So yeah, man. Sounds like you watched something interesting. Beyond Evil is something that I will get to watching. Eventually, just have to finish what I've been watching. But yeah, coming to a close, the AK update, and appreciate you, Rotimi, for being on this with us.
Cheers, brother.
Anytime you're able to, you know, there's a space over here for enjoyable conversations. And as always, drink your water, sleep well, enjoy your week. You know, take some time out to play some video games and watch some anime. We'll catch you again next week. Peace.
And some Love Island as well.
And some Love Island. Look after yourself, guys. Bye.
See ya.